Never stop the routine that you follow, because when you stop, all the motivation crumples down with it.
Your value increases when you add value to others.
When something becomes a habit, you will stick to it consistently. So if, for example, you're going to be working out at 7 a.m. every morning, if that's a habit, you're going to stick to it regardless. And the day that you stop doing that, or no, you say, I can do without it for a day or two, and you stop that routine, what happens is all that motivation that's built up to wake up and to ensure that you're going to the gym at 7 all stops with it. And everything stops where you're not able to get back into that routine. And that's when problems start creeping in. So always stop from finding reasons to cancel out your routine. Find reasons to why you should go and why you should start and why you should consistently be there at it every day. So this could be whether you're working out, whether this is sleeping early, whether this is for your prayer time, or even personal work. For me personally, I've worked on this because I can see that when I'm doing something in my business and when I'm focusing in on my business, I can see that there are priorities that I've set for something or some task that I've had with the sales team or a marketing team or the development team. And so I take priority wise work and I do it. And I stopped to kind of focus in on the sales efforts for 2 weeks. And what happens then? You can directly see a slump in the next month or so. You'll be able to see the impact that it's created on your business. So this happens on the regular. So ensure that when you have processes and when you have things set in place, that you follow it and you make it a habit. Those good routines and those good habits that you've made sure and you've set up as a foundation or a building block, don't escape or don't find ways to escape it because it's a boring thing to do. Humans are very adaptable, and I know that I'm very adaptable when the business throws me under pressure for different for something else. Let's say, for example, tax season's coming up, taxation's happening. We're worried about how to actually get about doing all the things that we want to do to file our taxes. Obviously, there's a lot of other things that takes a back seat, and now when that takes a back seat, doesn't mean that I don't want to take care of the customers that are there. I don't want to take care of the sales efforts. I don't want to take care of the marketing efforts. It's just that I am not going to give time to it. So when I block my head to focus on something and I'm not going to give time to it, it's more often than not going to come back to bite you. So maintaining that routine and discipline requires that commitment. And so having that commitment to wake up and that motivation to actually get up and do all the things that you set to do, it eases your mind from all the tension and all the built up pressure that will come up if in case you kept escaping it. So routines will give you a roadmap to kind of pave your path to success or to that milestone that you want to achieve or to that target that you want to achieve. So incorporating those things on your daily life or a weekly in a whatever, if this could be a weekly target or this could be something that you want to do on the daily. Now, for example, I take workout, which is the easiest thing or the thing that's most needed for everyone, but at the same time we tend to skip it because we get too busy with our schedules. Now, if you put your mind to it and you set your mind that you have to go at 7 a.m., I need to wake up, I need to go to gym, I need to have an hour of workout, and then you make sure to do it and you put your mind to it and you set your mind to making sure that you're determined to get up and do it, regardless of whether you like it or not. And sometimes it might mean that you actually just go to gym and you're not fully committed to doing all the workouts that you want to. It doesn't matter, but get yourself to program your mind to actually go and be there for that hour and to ensure that you actually go ahead and do something and keep yourself occupied within that period of time to make that time valuable. And then consistency. So when we do have those routines or when we're forming those habits, we need those consistent times where that consistency will kind of help you build your self-esteem, will help you build yourself, will help you grow, will help you understand, what sort of a person you are. And so if, for example, you were to um, drop out from gym, when you drop out, let's say you drop out for 2 days because you have to go meet your nephews or nieces, or you have to go meet family, or you have to go to a wedding function, and you stop that routine. When you get back, what happens next? You are hit with a ton of bricks when you actually want to get up the next day morning and want to go back to gym and go back to that routine, because your mind quickly adapts. It quickly adapts to the fact that you can do without something that's gonna push you a little bit more, or a little bit extra too. And your comfort zone is probably just laying in bed for that hour. So achieving these small tasks and being consistent in these small tasks can actually give you a boost of confidence, and it can also be a big stress relief on the monotonous, when you're running a business and when you are building a business from scratch. All these things that you set and you set time for will help you build something successful, but at the same time will also ensure that you come back to all the important things, and you focus in on what's important, and you focus in on what you can do to push forward efforts from your side to ensure that you're reaching those goals, and to have a driven mindset and to have a growth mindset. And when you do cultivate these good habits, you kind of ensure that you break those bad ones, and you replace your you use your good habits to replace the bad habits. So and I've personally seen it when I've run my business and when I've set those processes and when I want to follow it, even in times when it's difficult to follow. I still want to make sure that I follow it, because when I do follow it, the results are better. When I do follow it, everything is streamlined. When I do follow it, the teams are following what I'm doing. And when you stop is when chaos happens, because there's lack of communication. There's lack of, there's lack of like clarity in what you're actually doing. And then you kind of become clouded, and you're just going day by day as to what's required, and you're just taking one step at a time, where you're just looking at the next step. You're not having a vision or a goal for your organization, where you're going to achieve or what you're going to achieve. You're rather just so focused in on the next thing that you lose out on the bigger picture. And that's not where you want to be. I hope you found this useful, guys. And yeah, do like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for many other videos like this. Thank you. Cheers.